All over the world, people are searching for a place to call home. And for many, Ireland has become just that, a home away from home. 1 in 10 of us weren't born here, but it's home to him and her and them. But what makes a person up sticks and move hundreds or even thousands of miles? People like Chumki Unnessa. Her arranged marriage to husband Din brought her from rural Bangladesh to the kingdom of Kerry. And it brought them a little princess.
Look at my Baba.
I'll be travelling to Dhaka and onwards to Chumki's hometown. I'm going to get laughed at. I'm going to get battered. And most importantly, I'm going to get to meet Chumki's formidable mum. Sometimes you have to go very far afield to find the true meaning of home. So Killarney, it's like the tourist capital of Ireland. You know, it's the gateway to all these beautiful parts of Kerry. A place you'd expect to see busloads of Germans and American tourists, not where you'd expect to find an entire Bangladeshi community. And one of the many Bangladeshis living in Killarney is Chumki Unnessa. I've realised I'm a bit underdressed. Oh my God.
It's for you because you're my guest.
Really?
Yeah.
Chumki moved to Ireland with her husband Din after their arranged marriage. He'd been living in Killarney but returned to Bangladesh in search of a bride. And they now have a baby girl.
Look who's coming to see you. Mahek. Her name is Mahek.
Mahek?
Yeah.
Mahek, that sounds Irish.
Yeah.
Hello, Mahek.
He's Bob.
Oh, you are gorgeous. Look at your big eyes. Okay, Chumki, show me. This is Bangladesh.
Yeah.
I didn't even know the capital of Bangladesh until today.
Okay.
There it is, Dhaka, yeah?
Yeah, it's
right
my
in the middle. So where are you from?
I'm from Kotchatpur.
There's Junaida. So we're somewhere there, we hope.
Yeah, of course, of course.
So, I mean, are Bangladeshi people hospitable? Do they like guests?
Of course they are hospitable. You will see.
Obviously you are. Really? How long are you here? Out on the streets of Killarney, we don't have to travel far before we bump into even more Bangladeshis.
Yeah, you'd see here.
Is there a lot of Bangladeshi people in Killarney? Too many?
Yeah.
Really? In fact, there are over 300 people from Bangladesh living in Killarney, the majority of whom are working in the hospitality industry, like Chumki's husband, Din. And of course served by a handsome Bangladeshi man as well.
Why not? He's my husband. He's Din.
Pleasure to meet you. Pleasure to meet you. Thank you. Now, there's Daddy.
Thanks.
Enjoy tea. Thank you very much, Din.
You're going my country.
Yes.
So I have to check you that you're fit for that or not. So
What? Do I have to do press-ups or something? Or jog or something?
Don't worry. So say me, kabaddi.
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 Keep telling that.
Keep saying
Kabaddi.
Kabaddi. One breath.
One breath. You can't take breath.
Kabaddi. What's all that for?
You will know it when you will reach my home. When you will get my home.
Not sure I want to go
You're
there.
fit.
Home.
I think you're fit for my home.
Kabaddi.
Thanks very much.
Okay. Chumki hasn't been home for 2 years, so her family have yet to meet wee baby Mehek. So this is a very special message that I need to take over 8,000 kilometres to Bangladesh, a country that's almost completely enclosed by India. Chumki was born and bred in the countryside, but she moved to Dhaka to go to college. Seeing as Chumki lives in one of the most peaceful and scenic places in all of Ireland, you know, going for a boat ride around the lakes in Killarney, I figured I'd do the same when I got to Dhaka. This is the Barry Ganga River, with people crossing on wooden canoes, dodging large passenger ferries and barges. It's intense and chaotic, and you should see it when it's busy. I tell you, you have to be really, really careful here. I mean, look at the activity. That thing's nearly underwater, it's practically a submarine. Little boats, if they're in the way, it's game over. If you thought the river was busy, wait till you hit the streets in Dhaka. This is one of the world's most densely populated cities. Imagine moving from a rural village to this. Chumki was just 17 when she moved up here to go to college. Her brother Ashid tells me that one of her favourite places to hang out was the Parliament buildings.
This is puska, you know. They make it like this, it's like this. Then they put some ingredients.
Oh.
Then put in all the stuffs inside, and he just came with like.
Chunky likes this, yeah?
Yeah, too much.
Too much.
Too much. Sometimes she bought it from here to house also.
Really?
Yeah.
So for Chunky, because she came here to study, right, for her education?
Yeah.
It must have been a very big difference for her.
When she came here, there is lots of freedom. Woman can do whatever she wants to do. In the Dhaka, people can wear Western dress also. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Nobody bother it. It's a short, how many? It doesn't matter. Okay, Chumki can feel good now, and in the summer she don't need heavy clothes to cover the whole area, so she feel better here.
Yeah.
I came Dhaka. I couldn't believe that. আমার স্বাধীনতা আমি যথেষ্ট স্বাধীনতা পেয়েছি ঢাকায় কারণ আমার ফ্যামিলি ওরকম ছিল না আমি আমার স্বাধীন মতো ঘুরতে পেরেছি পোশাক পরতে পেরেছি আমার যথেষ্ট বন্ধু বান্ধবী ছিল আমি পড়াশোনা করেছি খুব ভালো মতো আমার সময় কেটেছে তারপর আমি মুভ হয়েছি আয়ারল্যান্ডে আমি আই couldn't believe that because I got freedomness in here also এখানে আমি এখন জিন্স শার্ট সবই আমার কোনো রেস্ট্রিকশন নেই যে আমি এটা পরতে পারবো না ওটা পরতে পারবো না আমি পরতে পারি তারপর
Still, Chumki dons the traditional dress for one of her favourite pastimes, entertaining.
এটা যতটা ইম্পর্টেন্ট আমার ট্র্যাডিশন আমার কালচারকে ধরে রাখা আমার কাছে কিন্তু ততটাই ইম্পর্টেন্ট আমার বাচ্চাদের জন্য যে আইরিশ কালচার ট্র্যাডিশন তাদেরকে দেখানো আইরিশ বন্ধু যেমন এখানে আমার ফ্রেন্ডের বাচ্চারা বাঙালি কিন্তু আমি পছন্দ করি এরা আবার কোনো আইরিশ বন্ধুর আইরিশ ছেলে মেয়েদের সাথে তারা বাংলাদেশি আইরিশ দে উইল মেক এ গুড ফ্রেন্ডশিপ অ্যান্ড এভরিথিং আইরিশ ট্র্যাডিশন সো দে শুড আই এম হোপিং দে উইল ক্যারি বোথ আপনি ধরতে পারবেন
Time to leave Dhaka and find Chumki's hometown. The first leg of this 5-hour journey is by bus. But which bus? Chumki's brother has written down the destination for me in the local dialect, but it's not helping. But luckily, because I'm sticking out here so much, I'm such a stranger here, I've gathered some of my close friends around me and I guarantee you they'll help me find it. Lads. Okay. I love you. How hard was that? It's so easy being a tourist here. It's Joshua. Let's go. Joshua, where's the bus?
The bus.
Bus. This way? Can you show me?
Okay.
Thanks, my friend.
I love you.
Thank you very much. I love you too. I just met him and he loves me. This guy keeps telling me he loves me. I need one ticket for Joshua. For me. Yeah? It's on my ticket. Now, find my bus.
I love you.
If I look a little worried, it's because I am. These bars, right? At night, if you travel on the bus, they close this all off and they cage everybody in, lock it all up to protect to protect people from the bandits that might come along and hold up the bus. But to be honest with you, I'm not worried about the bandits. It's the bloody driving. There's a really good chance I'll get killed in a car crash, and I'm almost certain to go deaf from the constant beeping. Ah. About 3 hours into the journey and we have to cross one of the country's many rivers. It reminds you that the only thing you ever hear about Bangladesh is the catastrophic flooding. These cycles of these floods seem to take about 8 to 10 years. In 88, hundreds of thousands of people died. In 97, 98, just over 100,000 people died. But then last year, 1,600 people died. So they're getting better at managing it. Foreign aid is coming in, helping them, they get warnings of these things happening and they're able to move people out quicker. These people lose everything they own. But in the case of a lot of these people, they own almost nothing. They get up the next day and they rebuild the whole thing and start again. And it's that cycle that really is Bangladesh. The last leg of the journey is by train. Looking around me, I can't help but notice that the women cover up much more than those I saw in Dhaka, and way more than the Bangladeshi women I met in Killarney. But it doesn't matter if you're a man, woman or child, it's everyone for themselves when the train arrives. The closer I get to Chunky's hometown, the further away I feel from her life in Killarney.